Yeah, cool. So thanks everyone for coming. We're really excited about this because this is the first unveiling in Australia of our new product. This thing we're calling the Airbase, and essentially this is a product we've been developing up for well over 12 months now, and it kind of came about because I live off grid in country Victoria, and especially during lockdowns and so on, you really start to push the envelope as far as what you're able to get out of solar panels and things like that. And I spent a lot of time building a solar cabin with inverters and with lithium batteries and everything else. And I thought, shit, there's got to be a better way. So we've been road testing this particular prototype in anger for the last 6 months, and we've put a lot of refinements in place, and we're just launching a Kickstarter now, which will be starting, I think, at the end of August. So basically, the cool thing about this product is it's actually the first of its kind replacement for a traditional petrol generator. So if you've got a normal generator in your ute or up on the farm or whatever that you use to power stuff, this thing can actually do the same job. So it's using a real breakthrough technology, semi-solid state battery technology, which means that it's effectively half the weight of any other of your normal lithium batteries. So this thing is actually 22 kilos, right? So it's easy enough. My sister took one on a road trip across Australia to the Red Centre, and she was able to pick it up and carry it around, move it with her whenever they needed to do fast charging. The great thing about it is it's actually 3.6 kilowatts of power. So to put that into perspective, your typical petrol generator will usually output about 3 kilowatts. I've got a petrol one up at the farm. It weighs about 60 kilograms. This thing weighs 22 kilograms, and this thing actually outputs more power. So I was saying to Eliza before, you can keep playing for the next 99 hours. As you can see, it's actually showing you here how long it's got before it'll get flat. So the great thing about it is it's actually a modular design. So it features these power modules which you can take out. So you can literally press a button, take one out, swap it out and swap it over. And we're building a whole ecosystem around this. So this is the first of its kind. We call this thing the Airbase Duo. We're working on an Airbase Quad, which, as the name suggests, has 4 of them instead. And the crazy thing about that is it's actually 7.2 kilowatts of power, which is, massive. Even from a weight perspective, if my sister wanted to pick one of those up and move it around, she doesn't have to try and carry 40 odd kilos. She can just press a button, take out each of the modules, move it around, and away you go. What they did while they were out traveling in the outback, they were charging it using solar. So there's lots of different ways you can charge it up. You can charge it using the solar panels we had it set up before out there. You can charge it using Anderson plug, straight onto your car, or you can also fast charge it. So I can literally plug it into the AC. What she would do, they'd pull in at a road stop, go in and have lunch, bring the thing with them, plug it in, it's done in an hour, and away they go. Got enough power. And I don't know if any of you guys have used Starlink or anything like that out in the outback. It's fantastic, but it requires 240 volts. So this thing actually has the inverter and everything else all built in. So this basically replaces my entire solar cabin that I spent God knows how many thousands of dollars and many hours of my life setting up. This thing does it. Yeah, so we're really chuffed about it. It's going to retail, I think, for around about 3,000 US. We're still finalising the price, but with the Kickstarter, there's 25% off, obviously, for anybody who backs it in the first instance. And it's already been getting quite a lot of uptake from, people like RV World and places like that are all interested in it. And like we were talking about, marine is another one, I think, for boats, house boats, normal boats, anything. Anybody wanted to do a portable gig, so you can be out in the middle of wherever. We were talking about bush doof the other day as well. So, there's lots of different applications. The guy who built our cabin loves it. He's going to buy one because he's a tradie and he can go, a lot of his work's off grid, installing and doing cabins and stuff. In the mornings, I love that I can switch on the air conditioner powered by this, and I can turn on the kettle as well. And it still can drive all of that, and keep running, So yeah, the power of it is just fantastic. So yeah, very excited to have you guys here and share.